Hey. Hey. Ah! That seems more like it. Let me just make a post. Ah! Oh, I can hear myself with like a 30-second delay. Not a fan. Post. Oh, I can hear myself with like a 30-second delay. Not a fan. So almost ready. Close this. Move this. I heard that. Almost ready. Close this. Move this. Pop out chat. I heard that. Almost ready. Hey, I can see people typing. Pop out chat. Pause that. Get that out my face. Is this the right one? Okay. Oh, son of a bitch, I started. Okay. Okay.
Educational video is to inform.
Song bitch. Can you hear me? You should be able to hear me. It's not a JPEG, it's just okay. Oh, I don't know what I'm typing. You guys can hear me. How do I window capture? Edit. Camera. Activate. Activate. Okay. Okay. So I can play. Yeah, I can see the bug with the. God, shut up. Okay. I'm just gonna. Oh my God, that was loud. I don't want to go in there. Okay. There's a lot of chat. Let's see. We can hear your email question or server verification. I did try for the server verification. I haven't heard anything back. Maybe I gotta try again. Face chat. Fantastic. There we go. Where's good? Golden gold. Follow. I've been making the game. I don't know, since Halloween. Yep. I don't know who's screaming. The credits room's pretty cool. Maximum focus. How many, for the full game? Ooh, I don't know. Quite a lot. Oh, man, I keep getting distracted. No card. This is really difficult to talk, read, and play. Who's that guy screaming? New idea for the SCP. Pretty much I don't have a modeler, and it takes way too long to do. So I kind of see what I can acquire, and I just add a story to fill my, I don't know. I design it based on what I can do. And that's pretty much how they come up with. Yeah, I see the thing is spazzing. I'm not sure how to fix that. I think it's because I'm in full screen. Gameplay, yeah, there's going to be a lot of hours of gameplay just because there's like 8 endings, and then there's going to be a bunch of story arcs. You're going to like look through a bunch of stuff, different puzzles. Was I inspired by Containment Breach? No, because I've never even played it, which is probably weird. I looked for modelers, no, because I can't afford them, but for the next game, I do plan on having modelers. Sorry if I missed some text, the text is pretty small. How's the story? The story is actually pretty cool. I like the story a lot. But even if the main story is not for you, there's a bunch of side arcs and like hidden mysteries to uncover. Any doctor's gonna show up. There's gonna be Dr. Slate, Dr. Miller, Dr. Good. You're probably not gonna visibly see doctors in game because they'll be talking to you through the speakers, and because, you know, models and animations. Oh my god, I can't do both. Add a gamma slider. I don't think gamma would really help much because since it's VR, it has to be super optimized, which is why the lights turn on and off. Is because if I have all the lights off, that note's important, but no one ever reads it. If I have all the lights off, I mean on, the FPS for the entire game drops by like 30. But once I put it room to room, helped it a lot, actually. And now it's apparently pretty optimized. I think that one's faster. Oh my god, I can't. You talk to that. Yeah, Blackout is a little bit from like what I've heard about CB, but that's just for the demo. I guess for the survival mode it'd be pretty similar. That's not what I want. Pointers on the first step is super secret ending. Some people have found the code, but I don't want to give too much more past that. I did not mean to hit that button. What a bad time to glitch. Got hit with my own thing. Yeah. Oof. I don't need anything else here. Oh my god, I can't read all this. Let me get a sec. Let's see, the last doc, the new pointers, super ending game is favorite SCP is probably London or Underground London, because that was the first SCP I ever played or heard on from Bogan's channel, and I thought it's really interesting. Well, I make a non-horror SCP game, maybe after the next one. It does sound fun. Purely survival. It's all gonna have survival elements, but the story is gonna be a little more lenient and more exploration. Battery time. Wait, how long is the time for the sorting of the power? For survival mode, it'll be pretty quick, kind of similar to the demo, but there will be ways to reboot and add more power in the full survival game, the demo would have taken too much. Yeah, the generator you'll be able to at least extend, because, well, I don't know if I'll explain that bit of the story or not. Can you give any details about the story? Okay. Well, since you asked. So the breach is pretty much caused by someone letting the flesh out a little bit, just a crack. Because the bigger the flesh master mass gets, the smarter it gets. So with some stuff going on, it's not supposed to get bigger than the size of like a baseball, but some stuff went on and it got bigger, it got smarter. It had some help, it spread, and you better not. Where was I? It spread, and even in the demo you can see some bits of the story where electronics started to kind of glitch. Some weird stuff was going on, and that's because it was spreading through like electrical conduit pipes to get around. Pretty much, I don't know, it triggered everything at once, causing the breach, opening up some stuff, letting everything out, maximum chaos. And it actually, so far the story is kind of allowing it to spare the D-1742, because there's only one way in and out of the facility, and that's the elevator. And the elevator won't work if there's, you know, foreign organic matter. So it needs 1742. So that's why your cell stayed closed when everyone else is killed. So in the story, depending on which path you choose, the flesh may slightly help you or become a full enemy. But there are different endings. Oh my god. The text has gone up so much. Back up, thank you for the game. The game looks great, thanks. Yeah, I'm glad 8-Bit Ryan actually used the copy. It was a lot of fun to watch him. It's a lot of fun to watch everyone play. The demo's not really that good to me, but the full game will be a lot better. But I'm glad people actually enjoy it. The cat in the background? I didn't know. I didn't see him. Yeah, it's Boyo. His name's Artemis. Failsafe codes. I'll do that in the next run. I guess it's kind of, I'm sitting here, so it's not the best speed run, but super secret ending, maybe I'll get to that later. Hotkey to change batteries, that's a pretty good idea. I'll write that down. I've heard it somewhere. I don't know, right here. I have so many sticky notes everywhere. I need a hotkey for batteries, but people don't even realize, they don't read the instructions, so they don't even know right click will, you know, super beam it. I got so much paperwork. Here's a story, just like 37 pages. That's just for the main story. I'm like a third of the way through it. How many endings in the demo? Right now there's 8, but there might end up being more. I'm not sure if I'm the one who wanted to use the drawing or not. Yeah, that guy. Question about the game or myself, both. It doesn't matter. Whatever you guys are interested in. I thought I fixed the level 0 key thing not spawning. I'll check it again. Is it one of the doctors that let SCPs out? You'll have to find out. Here's it's its whole background story. It's like a detective story that you'll have to kind of follow through. Why all the hazmat suits? Well, that's because Site 50 is, I don't know, brings in a bunch of new things. I don't know. I'll have to fill it in a little better. I assume they would have a lot of hazmat suits, and also I don't have that many models, so it kind of sucks. Here, I'll keep going. There's a super secret ending of. Are you talking about the secret ending of the failsafe or the ending with the safe? Because the safe isn't really an ending; it just leads to more mystery. What am I doing? Where am I going? Oh, I'm asleep. 1742 is the name of the D class you play in all the different timelines. This is the demo. I could kind of do the full game, but it's, I don't know, I don't have the audio set up for the lines, so it'd be kind of dull. Last thing I was working on was putting in turrets for Sublab 11, so you have to avoid them, sneak around. And, I mean, you can get shot, but you don't, like, bleed. I saw that. Close the door in my face. I saw you sneaking. You're so fast. Oh. Where were we? How does a dog... How does a dog creature work in the game? Well, if you go into the vent, it might drop out on you. Cause it's a extension of Master Mass. So it is made to seed the flesh around. So it drops out. It just kind of runs around aimlessly. It's super low intelligence. If it gets near you, it'll bite you to infect you. Otherwise, it just dies. It serves its purpose. That's about it. Open up.
Not bad. Congrats
Not
on the
that
whole
good
not
either.
dying thing. It's
Oh man, I should have waited so I could read these. Let's see. Good question. We did a recording room. The recording in the room blocked by the metal block. Oh yeah, I misread that. How far along with the game? Well, I spent a lot of time on the demo, but that was making me, work on. I see all the mouse glitch. It was making me. I lost my train of thought. Totally got distracted. Far along with the game. Yeah, the demo made me do a bunch of stuff that needed to be done, and I guess I'm like fourth of the way through the story, but the story's going pretty quick. I can do like an event in a day or two. Most of it's doing the level design right now. Oh my god, shut up. Yeah, most of it's level design. The demo is like a third of the map. Sublab 11 is like half the map. I have to completely add in all the offices over by Miller's office. It's gonna be like maintenance office, all of safe storage with like a whole bunch of random SCP, like smaller SCPs that'll do random things like probably need the flashlight. Can like deafen you. Just random things. Some are good, some are bad, some are funny, some don't do anything. And it'll kind of randomize which ones you get access to. So like you can't always go get a good one. It's supposed to spawn in his hand, but I've never seen it actually spawn there. I'm disappointed. I keep excited for this game. We all are. Not a big fan of the dying which dying animation? Like dying animation for the dog, for the person. The shadow mechanics, or the mechanics for the shadow guys. His name is the Collective because it actually pretty much they'll either destroy people if there's not enough darkness in them. Boogity boogity. Did I even get a... I'm too distracted. Okay. Now you see me. Why, music's still playing. Maybe I hit my own key bug. I need so the shadow guys, they pretty much test different people. It wants to spread darkness. There's this one Derek, but it can convert different people. So it'll either kill them if they're not, you know, dark enough, kind of like evil of your soul. It'll infect ones that are kind of in the middle. So like when it's whispering to you, there's a bunch of voices. It's in the full game. Right now I'm designed it so like it'll just be the whispers now on the first hit. The second hit it'll be a little clearer. The third hit you'll hear like distinct things, and it'll pretty much tell you to like kill yourself, and then you're like absorbed into it. And if they're evil enough, it converts them into one of the instances which you see walking around. There'll end up being like 4 of them, at least. Each one will be like have its own backstory of why that specific person was bad enough to warrant that. Okay. Oh my gosh, I gotta scroll up. When's the game releasing? Probably end of spring, beginning of summer. Depends how much I add. Yes, the stream should be available as a video if I clicked it right. The safe, yes, it does open, and it starts a whole big mystery that I don't really want to give hints on because that ruins the fun. But a couple of people have found the code. They just didn't know what it's for. It's not the code from the email. That's gonna be in the full game. I guess that's its own ending, so that's at least a 9. Name of the SCP. Its name is The Collective, or Master Mass for the Flesh. We won't end up going in the circles like that. I like the SCP breach. I'm not sure what that means. A lot of people get lost, so they might. Who's your narrator? Yeah, not Joey Stoltz, Jory, and he's freaking awesome. He's done a lot of things, come up with a lot of ideas, and like gone so far above and beyond. It fit the screen a little better. There we go. Click back. Spring, specific months. Hint. Ask for hints on the safe code. I already gave enough hints. People have found it. It's out there. It's not in game. It's the only hint you'll get. Hi, John. Oh, somebody just asked that. It's not in game. Hello. What gave me the idea for Blackout? Well, it started as a small little VR project just for a Halloween party for fun. People kind of liked it, and I just kept at it, and then it turned into SCP. Notice I've read your emails. Hey, blood toilet. Watching this in church. Okay. Time to play the demo while listening to the stream. Ah, I knew it. Who knew what? Why did I make it an SCP game? Because I like the idea of the SCP universe, and you know, kind of felt like I could add something to it. There's a specific lack of games, and I thought I might be able to bring something to the table. Honestly, I kind of thought people would get mad at me trying to change things, and I was pleasantly surprised when it did not go that way. Do I plan on adding a console to the game? Oh, maybe. I'm not sure on that. What is this SCP? It wasn't really based on anything. Just based on what I could come up with to fit what I had, and then it just kind of molded from there. Give me this. Darn. I had hoped it had spawned here. How long have I been in the SCP community? I don't know. It's been a few years. When did I start getting more into it? I don't. Probably Volgan. Just listen to all his videos. Although I'm not less into it now, but I certainly have no time to continue reading stories, and that's kind of sad. So now I'm like forgetting some stuff, so I like end up having to ask people for help. And there's a lot of talented people and writers that help. I like that I added that effect, because I knew people would just be like, I want to poke it, and then it just deafens them. I love Easter eggs. It's gonna have so many just everywhere. Is there a reason my flashlight's not? Okay. I really did. Freedom creative mode? I don't even know how to do that. Like for walking around? Just to grab stuff? Explore? I'm not sure. How about you not open my door? Oh. I'm just gonna... That make it Did anyone ask how Blackout as a whole is treating me? Is that to me directly? It's a bit stressful. More and more. Just because as the Discord and stuff blows up, I end up spending more and more time on it. And less actually making the game. And then after I moved to the full game from the demo, there's just so much to do everywhere that's just slightly overwhelming. Every SCP in the game gonna be original? Probably. I mean, I might put in some stuff from other people, but I would neither express permission, and that's if I could even get the models. It also kind of seems fun to just bring something completely fresh. Hey. Yeah, I'm gonna change their animation. Got some ideas for that. Yeah, hopefully this game goes pretty well. Because if it does bring in enough, I wanna... Why did I go this way? I'm too distracted. If it brings in enough, I would certainly like to hire modelers to work on the next game. I'm not gonna go that way. The next game, I noticed your emails, but I talk on Discord, not over here. Or not on that. It takes too much time. Yeah, if I do the next game, I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna set the name to be SCP Site 50 Stories, which is obviously this location. I'm gonna look for this failsafe, and it's gonna be like only multiplayer. Different kind of like during the breach in different parts of the sites, and maybe after, and kind of like different timelines of based on the endings. And there'll be this like, you know, free for all. Some people are SCPs, some are like soldiers. There'll be some co-op ones that are real similar to survival, with just D-class and flashlights trying to work together. Some missions. I don't know, just it probably won't be as polished, though. I'll definitely do early access with that, so people can just play and Yeah, it won't have the polish, but it'll definitely have more variety. And just kind of a fun type thing. I don't particularly have specific plans after that. What is this? Oh yeah, I remember that. Do you have any intention on making this game something else for you? So, I didn't really have any specific plans on this being anything. It was just a little party game, and then it turned into this, and then this actually kind of blew up, and it became a real deal. How about you not teleport? That'd be great. There's a copyright issue using Nine-Tailed Fox. I'm not sure. It kind of started with a theme of making new things, and then I just liked it a lot. So I'd like us to use our own MTF so we don't, I don't know, alter anyone else's writings. Raise the screen. Go! Raise! That's pretty ugly. I don't like that. I want to change it. Be free! Had to calm down. Is that me? Am I on calm? Oh, there's the other guy. Secret Lab. So would it be like Secret Lab? I don't know. I've actually only ever played Secret Lab once, and that was to celebrate. You wasted my flashlight. It was to celebrate something. I think when we hit like 300. I feel like I had more things to talk about. Flashlight glitch. Couldn't do it. I remember when we were super small. Yeah, I don't know how much variety there actually is for Secret Lab, but the time I played it, I don't know. I feel like I could add in more game modes. Not really to compete, just more things to do. Something I could play. Get out of my face. Why did I come in here? So yeah, in the upcoming game, definitely going to expand out the safe storage a lot that way, and on the other side, that's going to look pretty cool. Offices are going to be through those two doors and just massive area over there. That's not going to be fun. Offices are so boring. So what's the room? So the room behind the box, it's kind of a secret. If you for the people who read the note, it always has 3 batteries and a little bit of story. I've seen a little bit on Ascension, but I really haven't looked into it. I'm not basing what I'm doing off other people. If it's similar, then that's pretty cool. Then they'll probably have a fun game. Or maybe they won't if my game sucks. If it's similar, I don't know. It'll be what it'll be. But I'm gonna keep working on mine till it's fun. And I listen to the community and spend way too much time there. Time to listen to that voice.
SCP at its base seems to be a form of sentient bacteria, although more testing is needed to confirm this. See incident.
Trying to go for that. Hello. You better run. You better skedaddle. I like this song. One day people will finally be able to see the ending area, because that one's pretty scary. Did I go all the way to the warehouse? I didn't even pick up Slate's card. I'm just meandering about. I don't like this. This is nice. Just this little tentacle thing specifically. What kind of people would be helping? A lot of pretty cool people, talented people. Got writers, voice actors. A lot of it can't actually. That's nasty. Ooh, they wrote on it. That's something I should fix. Yeah, a lot of it I can't really write or do until I've finished the level design and story. 2 more codes. Alright, goodbye Red Star. Thanks for stopping by. I don't even know how many. I hear you running around. Gross. I should probably stop being quiet. I just get distracted actually playing the game. Something lewd. There are a couple of things that come to mind, but I probably shouldn't. There's so many fleshy jokes. Yeah, the collective ran away because he knows who I am. He knows to be scared. I can delete his ass. I wouldn't. Yet. See that little platform right there? You're just gonna. So Sublab 11, I may have started to mention it through here. It's gonna be usually the finale kind of area for the story mode, and it's gonna be intense. There are gonna be the main hallways you can go through, but they're gonna be guarded by turrets. So you're usually gonna have to find a way around. So you can either go through you can either go through like maintenance tunnels, which are gonna be like this but worse, because the flesh is also gonna have little worms that can bite you. I gotta add that. Or you can go through the super cramped, really dark maze of vents, which are like barely big enough to fit your body. And I'm gonna make it so you have to take a different path every time. So every time you get to the finale area, it's gonna be different. And then it's gonna take you through different SCP chambers, so you won't see the same other SCPs, and you have to figure out how to go around those. And it's gonna suck. Suck for you guys, and for me playtesting over and over and over. So this actually isn't 610, which I hear about 30 times a day. Did I fix that? Yes, I did. It's gonna mention being similar to 610. And I think like way back in the day, the original backstory came that it kind of was originally like 610. They did some experiments with it to make it better. The Sarcotic Cult, I mean. I don't know if it's gonna be like that or not. I have not seen any doggos. I thought about making this 3 strikes and you're out, so you can't brute force it. But the name is really cool that came out up. Also, that name is really cool that you came out with. Are they gonna have numbers in the game? No, I actually just made a system where it's gonna be letters. Because Site 50 is like an introduction, like when they first process it. So the first letter, it'll be like, instead of XXXX, it'll be like REXX. So like R for Reality Bender, E for Euclid, XX as the identifier. So each one's gonna have a unique code.
Oh, a B class. How did you get here? It's a shame I didn't see you earlier on when the breach started.
Just kidding, the
Maybe
store
I
didn't do
could've guided
anything.
you, so this whole thing
Not
could've
yet.
turned out differently.
I see you there as well. I agree with Dr. Miller.
They won't have numbers, they'll have a letter system.
I'm pretty sure the site is
Because
going down now.
after Site 50 is done processing, it'll send it to like an actual holding facility. Yes, I'm the developer. Once they get to the real facility, they'll get numbers, because they'll
It
be at
would
a
be hard to
permanent
save
location.
you either way. I can't override this door, and I don't think you can go back.
Volgan
Even
has
if
a
you had made it
lot
to the
of
elevator
audio
and
logs.
somehow gone up, you'd have been terminated immediately by
He's
the
gotta
Mobile
record
Task
so
Force
much.
on site.
I'm so sorry, D-Class. There is nothing that can be done. I have to go. I'm still making my way out. I just saw you on the camera. If there was some sort of hope to give you, I would.
Need to jump.
Well, farewell. I'm sorry.
From what I can see here, almost all of the SCPs are being released somehow. I have to go as well. Goodbye. And good luck.
I really like this song. Jory made it, and it's freaking cool. He's making a bunch of songs, and I'd like to have a different song for each ending.
Say goodbye
That's the plant.
to everyone you know. Say goodbye. This place is gonna blow. Everyone that you've ever loved is dead. The world as we know it is at its end. Sayonara, baby.
I'll just let y'all listen. Yes, he is the narrator as well. I'll explain that in a moment.
Say goodbye already to all the things you own. Say goodbye. This place is overgrown. Everyone that you've ever loved is dead. Oh God, the world as we know it is at its end. That's all, folks.
New mass because master mass. Because it escapes.
get some peace and quiet around here. That's better.
So, yeah, SCP, the Observer, his name is going to change. It was ZZZZ. Z. He's I'll let this go by. Thank you for thinking this game is awesome. I'm so tired of this intro. I've heard it so many times. I modeled this toilet. It's one of the few things I did model. This one and this one. So the Observer, ZZZZ, he takes the form of a plant, but he exists in all the timelines. So he can see every timeline at the same time. So, like, as you play the full story, he's right there, and every time you come by, he says something different, and he remembers you trying from the other time. So he like observes that you died in most timelines, and he like talks about the different outcomes and different things, and it's pretty cool. But that's why he's kind of everywhere and he sees everything. And I don't know. I think it's funny. I think it's pretty cool. I like it. The toilet sink, that's actually from when I worked in a jail. That's pretty much exactly what they look like. So you can just go to prison. Just go to prison, kids. You can have your own toilet sink. I need new voices for him, so he says different things. What was your... Oh, your question. Yeah, that's true. You probably had a skip. But most rounds should last longer. Well, it'll still get old. Maybe I'll add something to change it up. Where was that question? How I got into coding and making games and stuff. It's probably like 6 years ago. I kind of wanted to try. It was like on and off. Eventually, I thought you just had to code your own engine from scratch. I didn't know anything about it. And then I found out about game engines. Started in Unity, then went to CryEngine for a little bit, and then I found Unreal 4 and like loved it. And I've just been doing that ever since. Made a bunch of projects for fun, but I never had like a artist, so I made things that were kind of fun and they worked, but they were ugly, so no one would ever really pay attention. Until I got to this, and then I realized I just might be able to just buy everything. So I started buying some select packs. It kind of made it good enough that it caught their interest. Did the Kickstarter, got like 1,000 or so. It was like 700, I think, at the end. Let me buy a bunch more packs and kind of turn it into here it is as it is now. I still get donations, and then I turn right around and buy stuff like more SCP or more things for SCPs and stuff. Yes, I've worked in a prison. I've delivered pizzas. Worked in retail. I was general manager of a Papa John's. After a while, assistant manager at a burger place. Right now, I'm an electrician. I'm in the army. Done some other retail also. And maybe some other food, I don't remember. Done a lot of stuff. Bounce around. I want to get nibbled. It's been a while. You better not die. He has to come right here to die. The death animation's a little wonky. I love watching how confused people get. They're just like, what'd he die for? I did not think this guy would be on the thumbnail of like every video ever. Is the demo going to be playable in the main game? No, because the survival mode is going to be like this, but like times 10. So there's not really any point. About coding, I've been coding since that's a pretty good bit. So I started learning coding, and then after I got into Unreal, they have visual scripting, blueprints, and it's so much faster. Like, I can do so much work in like a single day that it's like, it's unreal. Unreal Engine. Yeah, I don't know. I can pretty much make most things that I want to happen and relatively quickly. It's just kind of designing things that would be fun and thinking about it from all angles.
Dr. Good. Notes on Master Mass's resistances. Master Mass made...
Oh yeah, in the full game I already reworked a bunch of consoles. So they don't look like this. They look like actual like computer screens. Actually, after this round, I think I'll open up the project and kind of show you guys some stuff. What am I doing? Freezing this guy. Yeah, the full game heat doesn't work on it, but freezing does. So I'm thinking I'm going to make these fire extinguishers where you can pick them up, because it'll like grow into walls and stuff, so you freeze it and it'll like unblock it. I don't know, just add some more mechanics to do stuff. Let's see. Why didn't you get anyone else to help me with this game? Because for coding, I work better not having to communicate everything. Because when I design mechanics, everything's all linked. And it makes sense to me, but it takes so long trying to explain to other people. As for modelers and other stuff, I just didn't really know any that have had years of modeling for games. Because there's like modeling, and then there's like game modeling, and they're almost like two different disciplines. Because making stuff optimized that works is a lot harder, takes a lot longer. But for the multiplayer game, Site 50 Stories, I probably will. I'd like an actual team. I thought I saw the picture Des version. I don't know what you mean. I thought I saw on that little picture Des version. What was that? The thing in the container, yes, that's, if you go through all those stories, it's not supposed to get bigger than, I don't know, like baseball size, because they were doing like tests on it, but stuff started glitching and they couldn't clean it out, and it got real big like that. But that's Master Mass. Oh, little guy. I heard you sneak up on me. Design modeling to make sure it's not practical. Yeah. quite bored playing the demo. Nothing surprises me. Yeah, after I get through this, for whoever is left, I'll open up the project. Give some insider tips. Some secrets. Oh, for that safe in Slate's office. If you go in VR, you can stick your head in there. But I made sure whatever's in there doesn't spawn until you put in the key code. So no cheating on the secret. What I mean, what's the thing that explains why you should pre-order the full game? Oh, are you talking about the signs in there? They kind of explain some of the stuff that'll be in the full game. Yeah, when people donated or bought that pre-ordered the game, they were getting keys. But I misread what Steam said, and you're not allowed to do that. So I had to stop. And that made me feel kind of bad. I still don't even know if I request keys if they'll give me any more. Because they were like really against that. So that kind of sucks. I might go early access once I work on the survival. Let's see. Yeah, I'll turn on the real one. Do specific code for games? No, yeah, I've pretty much only had an interest in game dev. Like, oh my god, this is loud. Let me throw. Said the demo would be in the full game. I didn't mean to do that, I guess. I was saying something else. Oh yeah, I've always coded for games just because that's where my interest has been. Like, I grew up playing with Legos and stuff, and like I always wanted them to, you know, do something. So I don't know. Learning to code for games and stuff is almost like a form of magic, because I can make things and then I can actually give it life so it can do stuff. Like my my ultimate goal is like, I love building games where you can like build villages, run villages, and that's kind of like a dream game, is something where like I can make the village run itself. So that's fun. Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking with the door. The let me in. I wonder what this tastes like. This flesh stuff. I would be quite happy if you could not. Look how fast he runs. He's skittling and a daddling. That's unnecessary. Could have opened the door for me. Did somebody say secrets? For the key issue, why does have it so you send out keys when actually game? See, I don't know if I'm allowed to do that either. I know once the game is done, I can sell like the release keys. Actually, I could probably sell the release keys right now. Is there a reason my right click's not working?
That was rough. Maybe try staying alive next time. That ought to do it.
Yeah, I can send the release keys, but then you just can't play it till it's actually there. I don't know if I'm allowed to sell that or not. I'll have to see. Is coding hard? Depends how good you are at problem solving. I guess one of my like top skills. So like when something doesn't work, I can immediately figure out why and then fix it. But it's all about design and stuff. Okay, let's see. I'll open up the actual project. Oh, not that one. Exit game. change this. Is there one just for this desktop display? No, no, it's not. No. No. Browser? No. Why would it not be display? Deprecated? No. Window? No. Maybe it is display. Ah. No. Wait. Why is this not working? Sneaky peeks. Yeah. Oh god. That's not what I want. We should not do that. Is it somewhere? Maybe we should do that. Okay, yeah, I'll go back to that. Ah, that's actually pretty low latency. Here are you guys. Let's see, library. Okay, it takes a minute to load, but it'll get there. How long to finish the game? Yeah, it's hard to say. It takes longer when I keep adding more mechanics and more areas, but it's hard to not add more areas because it's fun. Coding's a curse that will ruins one life by denying its social life. See, that works for me because I have my fiance and we don't go outside. Like, we're happy at home. We play video games together, or we used to before I started on this. And that's all we do. I don't need to go outside. I don't need a social life. Well, that's Lily. Okay. Right. Skedaddle, little one. More about coding. It's cool. Let's see, adapt and Discord. I haven't done the Discord stuff myself. It seems kind of interesting, but I've got enough to do. Like I wake up, I either work on the game or like take care of, I guess you could say, administration stuff for like, I don't know, let's say like 12 o'clock till 9 o'clock. I mean, I eat for like an hour, and then I work overnight as an electrician at an airport, putting up lights on this project until like 4 or 5, and then I go to sleep. That's it. That's all I do. I guess it's kind of draining. 93%, so it's almost ready. I guess I'll move this down here. I'll move this also down here. Now I'm confused. What am I looking at? Where is this? Woo! Oh, I get window capture. I don't need that. Oh, it's wrong. There we go. How am I doing? Good. The demo launch was really exciting, but really draining. It grew fast. I mean, I'd like to keep growing, like, you know, more people to find out about it. But I feel like the demo can only spread so far because it's only like there's not really that much to do on it. The full game though, I think will spread pretty good because it's fun. There's like actual story. There's things to do. There's secrets to find. The demo is just like it looks nice. I guess it's scary to people. It's not scary to me. I found it really dull. It'll get there. Yeah. I don't know how many people are on. That many people. That's terrible. I don't want to watch that. I don't want to look at any of this. 94%. What other questions we got while this loads forever? I'm not sure. What does the east side show? Have I seen the east side show? Maybe is it called something else? I've tried to like check and watch everything. I've also tried to make the demo, explain SCPs for like people who haven't, who don't know what it is. Like I want to try to introduce people to it. Get out of here. All right. What's with this wonky resolution? Why is it so ugly? Oh, there's a level. Beautiful. Alright. So we got pretty much this here is the demo. And then we got all this for Sublab 11. But this is like, it's this pretty much times 3, because we got the halls. Here's the turret I was working on. So we got the halls, but you can also come down. There's like this whole subterranean thing, which is, there's not much here yet. I gotta do a lot. But you can also come in, climb up, and then you'll have these, this like vent maze to end up going through, and it'll like drop you in rooms and stuff. You'll have like big containment room here, there, like other containment rooms and stuff. And you'll have like a different path each time to try to avoid the turrets and SCPs and stuff to get to the final containment. Then we got like all these offices that I still got to fill in and expand. That's gonna be so offices suck. And then I gotta expand both of these out and make this giant safe storage. This is where the monsters go when you despawn them. You pop down there. And then for the main area, all of these doors, there's actually stuff behind them. They're gonna be able to open at one point, and you got like more maintenance tunnels and another maze of stuff to do. There's not much really to spoil with it, because people can do stuff. Do I have enough tabs open? I usually have to keep more open. Are there going to be NPCs? Not really. Just because I don't really have that many models or animations. And so you'll see some in some endings. But just walking around and stuff, not really. You'll be able to hear some of the doctors through the intercoms, and there will be like audio logs and stuff. The map, probably like twice as big as the demo. So yeah, we have this for the demo, and we have all that, which is the size of the demo. And then we have a bunch of stuff over here. Yeah, probably a little more than twice as big. I've read stuff on the SCP wiki. Just not in a while because I haven't had time. Yeah, I like designing games, making games. Um, I don't have professional training though, so there are probably a lot of things I'm doing wrong, especially when I had to optimize it. That sucked because I had to like I thought I knew game dev, and then I had to like learn like so much. That was not very cool. This is where I was testing. It wasn't the most fun. So you, like pretty much if you go in the range, like dead instantly. So that's got a pretty good warning symbol. You just be like, oh shit, like, gotta go around. There's not all that much to it. We've got the doll guy. His mechanics. Oh yeah, I removed him. I haven't set him up yet, but pretty much. I mean, for the survival, he'll kind of be everywhere. But story mode, I think he'll be in this room. You'll like drop in through a vent or come in through the door, and there'll be like toys littered everywhere. If you like disturb any of it, it'll like wake him up, and then he'll kind of hunt you. So if you're looking at him, he'll just collapse like a doll. But anytime you turn around, he'll get back up and stalk you. So if you're able to like run off and hide, and he doesn't see you, you'll see him like sneaking by, like looking for you. And he'll have like an ability to like summon knives, so like they'll like stab you and stuff. I don't know. People don't like dolls, so that's scary for them. They don't really bother me. What is the budget for the game? Kind of free. I just buy stuff out of pocket. But now that I got donations, I can get more and more. So there's more items, more stuff to use, and kind of replace old, crummier stuff. So I mean, I technically don't really need anything. Just the more I get, the better I do, or the more I can do. Although it also kind of increases the game size, so I have to delete a lot of stuff and figure that out. Alright. MTF invoice. Where do they fit in the game? So I'm gonna set up those little walkie-talkies around, and you'll I don't know. They're like a mile above ground. Like we're like way underground. So master. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna show you. The actually like have desktops. You can click on icons and stuff. I mean, it's kind of simple. Like you're not gonna be able to go into like the OS. Oh, I did this one, but it's gone. But yeah, walkie-talkies. Transmissions will cut out a lot, so sometimes you might walk by and hear like a clip of stuff, so you can like hear them doing stuff. And there's like one ending where you see it. Anything to help the game? I don't know. A lot of it, like, I'm stuck doing by myself, but like writing, I'm really good at coming up with ideas, but like the actual writing and like the details and stuff, I'm not. They're certainly better. Yeah, so I have like I might make a writer's channel where I can like post stuff, and like I have a lot of typos. It'd be cool if people could kind of like slightly influence it, so it's I don't know, fits the SCP lore better, helps ideas and stuff. I think that's about it. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Plain window. Yeah, you'll come by and SCP's easier.
That path looked especially rough. Good on you for trying again.
I did that because people couldn't see the room. I had to add in all the audio once I get it. That's suspicious. Sensitivity slider. I think I have that written down somewhere to add. I gotta rework like the whole graphics and audio settings. Glad you like the stream. It's my first ever, so I feel like it was probably crap. Yeah, there's a lot of words. There's a lot of audio. Subtitles are gonna I'm doing in the editor, so the resolution is pretty small. It doesn't fill up the whole screen on like normal stuff. Am I gonna play games? Probably not. I haven't eaten today, so I need to like probably go to a restaurant or fast food, eat, and I have work in like an hour and a half. So I'm probably gonna cut off after like the last couple questions. Yeah, the observer's always there, but he's watched literally like tens of thousands of your deaths, so he doesn't really care too much. Game devs don't get to eat. That's true. There's a lot of days that I really just have it until the last minute because I get like so engrossed in the work. I mean, it's a lot of fun usually when I get to work. I'm probably going to start doing like every other day where I'm not on Discord at all, so I don't get stuck with 7 hours of it again. Why a plant? Originally it was going to change models every time you come through, but it's more recognizable to people who aren't playing the game to be one model, and it just kind of got stuck with plant. Yeah, it just kind of, yeah, it's what it's turned into. I guess it's kind of comedic choice because, I mean, it's a plant. It's like can't do anything. It's just stuck. I'm going to spawn some items next to him that fit jokes. And it's like, how did he get this? How is he moving around kind of thing? Any final questions? I don't know if there's anything I missed or not. We have like a handful more SCPs. Like there's one that Jory came up with called the Hanging Man, and he's be a guy that's like hung. When you get near, like you're overwhelmed with like so much grief that it like kind of messes with the screen. He wrote some good logs for it. You'll be able to find one, the jack-o'-lantern. If you come across that and you see it, it'll like let out such a loud cackling laugh that it's going to deafen the player for a while. There's a easel, which like if you go and you interact with it, it's going to add like a kind of like a filter on the screen. Like it just changes the way you see the world. There's like a game system that'll like take you through a text adventure. If you lose in it, like you die in real life, but if you like make it, you basically get like a life back. These are all ideas from Jory because he's pretty awesome. He's come up with a lot of stuff, and he's like, he did the logs and like pretty much bulk of the work for me. Yeah, it's a bunch of small things like that because I don't want just a ton of just big monsters running around. It'll be like little things that kind of alter the game. And there were a couple others more than that. How big would the overall map be? 62,432 square feet, I think. I don't know. It's like more than double the demo. I mean, I'm not that against putting wiki SCP or SCPs from the wiki in the game, but it comes down to having assets to be able to use. And I mean, I can put in text logs, so it'd be like a nod towards it, but I'd need like the writer's express permission, and that's kind of hard to get. I have not taken a look at that Quake mapping community, but I'll check it out. Write that down. Yeah, I agree. Just having monsters in the SCP game is kind of boring. Like even in the demo, the story's not really there, so it doesn't feel like an SCP. It just feels like a monster. So I'm definitely gonna make it where it's more explained and like give it depth. They're too 2D. Writers SP are usually pretty active when it comes to their wiki article. That's true. There's just like so many, I wouldn't really know what to pick from. I wouldn't really have the models like, I don't know. I don't have that much of a preference to what would be found in text articles, but a lot of it also wouldn't really make sense lore-wise, because Site 50 would be there for intake and identification when they're first found. So I don't know why I would have too many references outside of that. Alright. Last couple minutes. If anyone's got anything else. I would really like, this would be really cool if we could like animate. That would be a really awesome background. But I don't know how to do that. Most skills that I don't have for the game, like I usually learn so I can do it, but that's not a priority right now. It all comes down to priorities. Skinwalkers. I'm trying to think how that would work mechanically. Shaping it. So it'd basically be like animals that run around. Or a person, but then I don't have the animations for people that are... I mean, I have some, but it wouldn't look good, so it'd be better to just not put it in than have something that was kind of gross looking. Alright, I think that'll wrap it up. I'm always on the Discord. I read stuff like Ask the Dev, game discussions, that kind of stuff. I read like everything in that channel. The private quarter channels I don't really check out because there's too much. The general, if I keep up with it, I'll read it. But if I wake up and there's like 300 messages, it just takes too much time. Like it's making where I can't work on the game, and that makes it take even longer. I've thought about volunteer animators and modelers, but I don't know. Kind of depends. There's a lot of things I can just get, but I plan, if income does come from this game, I definitely plan on being able to hire people for the next game. If not, the multiplayer game is going to be kind of gross looking, but mechanically it should be fun. Alright, I had fun with the stream. I don't know if I would do it again because I don't know if it was enjoyed by you guys. I'm probably not that charismatic, but it was cool to do. Maybe if it's requested, or if we hit like, I don't know, another big milestone. It was cool talking to you. I'm just some random dude, so it's neat that people are actually interested in, you know, something I'm making. But have fun. See you guys.